G'day guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be on the update 1.99 Dev Server. Not sure how much longer this is going to be open because Australia time, but yeah. We've got some very interesting vehicles on the Dev Server. Some very anticipated ones, and an entire Italian naval tech tree, which I don't really care about because I don't play naval, but some people will be interested in that. Alrighty, let's get started. Alrighty, here's the US tech tree. For ground, we don't have many. So far, we've only got one. I think there's been a few changes to some vehicles, but I'm not really sure which ones. But so far, we know of one vehicle in the tree that's being added, the HSTV-L. It's a very alien-looking tank, this one. Look at it. Oh my god. Looks like it's got a sort of CV90-ish hull, a bit stretched out. So the hull looks still pretty futuristic sort of style, but not too out of whack. But the turret looks like it's from some alien spaceship, especially with that gun. Man, that is one long 75mm gun. Okay, so it's meant to be, I think it's high survivability test vehicle light. I think there's also meant to be a heavy version. I don't know if that's going to be coming. But yeah, it's got enough armor that it probably, I wonder if it'll get hull broken. Oh, well that bounced, but, oh, Snapchat's going off. Yeah, well, it definitely bounces those APFSDS, but does it have hull break? It does not have hull.
That's what I figured.
Oh, go away, Siri. Oh, Siri ruining everything. So, if it hit the hull, it's probably likely to ricochet up, but hit the gun. But that's actually quite surprising. So, definitely a ricochet off there. It does only have one gun, one ammo. Sorry, the XM855 with 276 at 10 meters and 0 degrees, which I'm pretty sure it's meant to have. It's meant to have a different round that's even more penetration, but I think this vehicle with 500 horse. Oh, they've actually. Oh, that horsepower has been knocked down since the Dev Server. That was a lot higher on the not Dev Server. On the stream, on the sneak peek stream. So they definitely knocked that down a bit, but it's still going to be really fast. Probably be able to get that up to about 650 horsepower with 20 tons. That's not going to be bad at all. And on the road, that'll be pretty damn fast. From the stream, I think it has Gen 2 thermals in both the commander and the gunner sight. So that's good. It's got smoke grenades, and it's also got scouting, which is nice. That's all for the tanks as far as I know. Don't think there's been anything done to the helicopters. For aviation, we've got a few things, I think. No, there's only one. Yeah, the US. So there probably will be a second aircraft here. But we haven't seen that yet. I'm thinking, I'll show you when I get to the vehicle in the other tech tree, but I'm pretty sure it'll be here. But so far we've only got the F3H. It's the one tech tree I haven't gone down, so I can't test fly it. But looks like it's going to be probably even, like, I've heard from what, like, real life, this thing's engine was a bit underpowered, and whatnot. But we'll see how it performs. I'm not sure how it looks, but it looks like it's got an okay top speed, an okay turn time, so it might be okay at 9.0. It gets 2 AM9Bs. Oh, a 3,000 pound bomb. Demolition bomb, that's for sure. Oh, well, that's going to be good. That'll be nice to see how that goes. 2000s. If those drop individually, this is going to be a monster ground striker and ground RB. Might have to grind down the naval tech tree. It's got any armor? Well, it's got a decent engine, yeah. No armor. They really don't model armor on the planes well, do they? And I don't know if there's any ships. I'm not good with ships. Cleveland, new cruiser. Have a quick look at that, but I don't really know ships. I don't play ships. Wow, big ship, big guns, I guess. Alrighty, so that's the US tech tree as far as I know. That's all they have. Nothing's been added. Actually, one thing. I don't have the F4E yet, but they've added. I don't remember what it's called, but it already has a ballistics computer. But what it's going to have is you will be able to move your bomb site and click. I want to bomb my bombs right here, say on the airfield or a certain tank or a ridge line or something, and you just have to fly over that, and your bombs will automatically release. So, if you want to see a sign that JDAMs are coming, there's your inclination. Alrighty, let's move on to Germany. Okay, the German tech tree. I don't know how many vehicles we've got for Germany. I think we've only got one tank, as far as I know. We've got the AMX 48 Super, which I haven't actually heard of until I saw the sneak peek stream. It's definitely got some armor. Is this composite armor? Oh, it is. Oh, it's nearer elements. Oh, this is actually going to be good against heat. And at 9.3, you are still seeing ATGMs occasionally. So, like, this is going to see 10.0, so it's just going to absolutely get mauled by 10.0. But, its hull's still pretty much the same M48 hull. But, if we have a look against some heat rounds... Oh, it does get APFS. Oh, get DM33. Whoa. But against heat rounds, yeah, that turret's going to be nice and effective with the nearer elements. That looks nice. Yeah. So still got the same 3 crew. Same 105 L7A3 cannon. That's the same as the GA2, isn't it? Yeah. So, well, so we've got start off with DM23 rounds. Why would you make DM12 a researchable? Who's ever going to research that in their right mind? So you got DM23s, DM502s, DM12s, and DM33s. Wow. That's actually going to be okay. Maybe it will be okay at 9 points. Does it get thermals? Yes, it does get thermals. Probably first gen, maybe second. I'd say first gen though, most likely. Helicopters. The Eurocopter Tiger UHT has got something that's very scary. Is it this one? Yep. The PARS 3 LR missile. These are fire and forget missiles. Rip top tier is all I'm gonna say. Like, on the stream, they literally locked on target, fired, next target, fired, next target, fired. This thing is going to be broken. This thing was already broken enough that it could sit behind ridge lines with this thing and just deal damage, but oh god, it's going to be... At least it's at the end of a research tree, so it takes a lot to GE to it. Okay, for planes, we've got a few, I'm pretty sure. More higher tier, though. I don't see any really low tier planes. If I miss any, I'm sorry. Yep, so we've got 2 things we weren't really expecting. They are just copy pastors with new skins, but the G91R4, which should just be a nice addition after the R3, does mean that the R3's... oh wait, I haven't started researching. Yes! Yes, this means the R3's RP cost is going to be shoved right down. That does slightly concern me though, because it means that it's so much easier to get the Nords now. So that is maybe not such a good thing. The R4, so it's going to have the really high RP cost because it's the end of the line. But it's the same as the premium R4, so AM9s, Nords, Mighty Mouses, bombs. R3 is still going to be the better ground striker with the AS20 Nords, the 4 of them. And then we've also got the German F86K, so it's the same as the Italian and the French one. The Sabre Dog, it's got the radar in the front, unlike the other rest of the Sabres, and a better engine. I haven't got any of the Sabre Dogs yet, so I don't know how they perform. It does have 420, so its armament is better, and it can also take 2 AM9Bs, so yeah, not sure if that's going to be up to scratch, but I heard the other Sabre Dogs perform okay, but yeah. Again, not too well versed in boats. Don't know if Germany's doesn't look like they've got anything new. So yeah. Alrighty, let's move on to Russia. Alrighty, for the Russians, what have we got? No, don't see anything yet. Nothing high tier yet. Here we go. Oh god, this one scares me almost as much as the Eurocopter Tiger with the PARS missiles. This is basically a Sturm S2, I think I heard someone refer to it as, or the Kuznetska, yeah, I don't know. S. It's actually, is this one of the first vehicles with the ground vehicles with the Russian flag? With the I think this is one of the first, or is it the first? I think this is the first ground vehicle with the Russian, whatever the new Russian Republic of Russia or whatever. Like post-Soviet Union Russia flag. So it's got 1,200 mil pen or 1.2 meter pen missiles with a radar. This is an anti-tank. This is ground radar. So you do also you start off with this tandem warhead thing, but you can also get an HE missile, which is a bit memey, and thermals. But you have a radar. This isn't an anti-aircraft radar. This is a ground radar. This locks on to enemy tanks. You can lock on a missile, fire one of the missiles, then fire the other and guide that into another vehicle. This is going to be stupidly broken. You can see through smoke. You can, I feel this is going to be so broken. You can just sit above a ridgeline, poke these two out, and just be completely invulnerable. Unless it has hull break, which it probably does. Oh, it doesn't even have hull break modeled yet. What? It better have hull break. Because I want to be able to hull break this if I have to. It's got a lot of rounds there, so if you do hit there, you're probably going to kill it. But it's only got 2 crew as well, so you can just hit there. How much armor has it got on the side? Yeah, 50 cals won't be able to get through that. Actually, that's probably, yeah, it's 30 mils thick. That's why it doesn't have hull break. It's got 30 mil armor. Oh god. Helicopters. Nothing new this time. I got loads of helicopters last time. Okay, planes. I know we've got 1 or 2 new ones here. I thought we had a lower tier one. Well, I know I've got the Sukhoi 7B, which it's a bit of a funny looking aircraft on the ground. I guess they did the higher rear landing gear so you could get more stuff on it. I really don't think that's going to be its end BR, because that is just stupidly low for something that can go almost Mach 2 and also carry quite a lot of ordnance. Yeah. So yeah, it's probably not going to stay at that BR. I'd say maybe 9.7, 10.0, probably where we'll see this. Is that all? Oh yeah, I forgot to check the armor. Any armor? Yeah, it's got some armor. It's not modeled correctly, probably though. It's got 2 NR30 guns, so it's yeah. This sort of does look like the MiG-19 and a MiG-21 had a baby, doesn't it? It's kept the MiG like a smaller landing gear as well. It's got a, oh yeah, it's a lot of thrust on that engine. Alright, sure that's all? Swear there was another one. Looks like it. Alright, fleet, have they got anything new? Not that I really care. No, they don't. Alrighty. Alright, here we go. Here's the British tech tree. So first off, straight away we got a tank here. Got a Stuart 1, so this is probably an M3 Stuart. If we have a look. Yep, that looks. Oh, yeah, M3 Stuart by the looks of it. Stuart 1. Yeah, pretty much just a M3 Stuart or M2A2, whatever it is. Just a 1.3 tank. Pretty usual. You know, nothing special about it. Pretty much to copy pasta. We've got the Stuart 3. This, oh, so yeah, this is an M3. The other one's an M2. It's just M3 Stuart. Not gonna too much special. It's just a copy pasta tank. You know, just your bog standard. You know, just American M3A1 or whatever. Everyone seems to be getting the M3 Stuarts at the moment. It does have a shoulder stabilizer, which is nice. Yeah. Might make a video on those. They'll be quick and easy videos when the patch drops. Anything else? I think there was. I definitely know of one other tank. Okay. The Challenger 2 2F. On the start, doesn't look too much different from the Challenger 2. I think it gets a better round. The L26. Does the normal Charlie 2 get that? Ah, yeah, it does. Okay, I thought someone said it got a better round, but apparently not. Yeah. So it gets Gen 2 thermals, commander, and gunner, smoke grenades. But what you don't see is it's got the Dorchester 2F pack. I can't show it because I'm not big enough for YouTube. I don't get the special stuff on the Gaijin on the test server. But base off the armor on the Challenger 2 is not actually terrible. It's pretty good armor overall and does pretty well. But the Dorchester pack, I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% certain, but I'm pretty sure that's the Megatron pack. On the stream it had like the camo netting and everything that the Megatron Charlie 2s have, so I'm pretty sure it's the Megatron, which is pretty exciting because people have been asking for that one for a while. Helicopters, don't think anything's changed there. Aviation, I know we have a thing or two here. One that does excite me a bit, the Scimitar Mark 1. Bit of a thick boy actually in the fuselage. It's got 2 engines in there, I think, doesn't it? Or Avon MK202s. Okay, so it is rank 6, so it's going to have that. 4 AM9Bs, that's good to see. That's the first tech tree British vehicle with AM9s. Oh, and 4 ball pops. Oh, that's actually going to be really good. And the new, then I forgot to add, Britain's got quite a few new rockets. So I'll see if I can look at some planes that have got the new rockets. So 12, but the ball pops will be a lot better than those. I'm pretty sure these are just small. These are the ones that are on the Swordfish. They're pretty terrible. The new Swordfish, the Mark II Swordfish that came out, they don't have any post-pen damage. They're just literally armor-piercing rockets. The RP3s are better. But these ball pops is where it's going to be. And also 4 1000s if you want to just use those, but those ball pops are going to be nice. So let's see, something that might have some of the new rockets. Where's their, like, maybe here, attacker? No. They're meant to have all these new rockets. Uncle Tom? What is that? The Uncle Tom. It's a 400 kilogram rocket, so it's going to be like a Tiny Tim. Does the F Mark 1 get it? No, it doesn't. Oh, that would be handy. Just need the bow fighters get any new ones? Yeah, I'd like to see. Does any of the, like, Sea Fury maybe? Just get some of the new ones. A Riplex. triplex RP rockets, 136 kilograms. Yeah, they look okay. Guess we'll have to have a look at them when we can. No, it doesn't get any new ones. And they're not going to make a terrible vehicle better, of course not. But yeah, I think the FGR2 does also get that new automated bomber thing, so that'll be good to see. And the fleet, I don't think there was actually... Oh yeah, there's a new ship, the HMS York. There you go, for you naval fanboys. I'm not a naval fanboy. New ship. Big guns, wow. Torpedoes. I don't know anything about naval, so I'm not going to try and pretend I do. Alrighty, let's move on to Japan. Okay, here we go. Japan. Don't think there's any new low tier. No more love for Japan. But there is a very interesting vehicle. It's official, guys. The Humvee is coming to War Thunder. They've finally added the Humvee. Only took them a while. But yeah. I'm pretty sure this is a Humvee at least. Or a very similar vehicle. Enough about the Humvee. It's got a... Yeah, name's not fixed, but basically a SAM. I'm pretty sure it's... I don't know if they have a radar. But range of... Oh, it's a lock-on. It's a infrared. Weapon lock. Yeah, it's a lock-on missile. So it'll be like the Saddam Mistral. That's interesting. What's its G overload? What is it, or is it mouse guided? I don't know. I don't know. Is there like a radar thing in here? Optics? I don't know. It'd be interesting to see because I'm not sure with that. But it does mean that Japan finally has a SAM, and I'm pretty sure this is a Humvee. I'm not sure, but it looks a very similar type of vehicle. Helicopters. Japan has a helicopter tree. More cancer. It's it's bare bones as fuck. Will allow me to order it. There we go. There we go. I can actually have a look at this one so we can test fly too. There we go. Even let me buy it. Okay, so AH-1S early. Pretty much looks like the Kurosaru, the Weebcopter. What can it carry? It can carry Mighty Mouses. It can carry tows. Yeah, it can carry tow 1s. Oh, tow 4. Where's the tow 4? Oh, tow 4 just means it can carry more tows. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, no skins for this one. So, let's give this one a test flight, shall we? And, for the vehicles that I do have, that I can unlock, the newer ones, I will see if I can maybe get into a custom battle and use them, like this one. Okay, so it's going to be an AH-1S, so it's going to be a bit slow. But you do have this 20mm Gatling cannon on the bottom. Does it have a ballistics computer? I would say no. Oh, come on. Y3 ballistics computer. Oh! It has a ballistics computer. That is interesting. Well, I did not expect this to have a ballistics computer. I wonder if the premium one has a ballistics computer. But that'll definitely be helpful for when you're using dumbfire rockets. Does that mean I can do this? Oh yeah, it's pretty much hitting on target. Interesting. Did not think it would have a ballistics computer. Yeah, that's very interesting. It's but you know, it's just gonna be more cancer. At least this one isn't like the Bataan and has a 30mm. Okay, now you just got the AH-1S, which is basically just gonna be a Tech Tree Kurosaru. This one does get flares. Does the Kurosaru get flares? Okay, yeah, Kurosaru does get flares. Okay, so maybe that's new because I haven't seen the flares on that one before. So it gets toe 2s, this one. So have 900mm pen on that one, which is nice to see. Still got all the Mighty Mouses. It's probably going to have very similar performance to the early version. If we have a look. Yep, I think it's got a slightly more powerful engine is really all it's got. I don't know, does this one maybe get thermals or something? Because I don't know if there's going to be much difference over them. If we have a look. No. Oh yeah, this one does get thermals. Does the Kurosari get thermals? Yeah, Kurosari gets thermals. They're probably Gen 1 thermals, so this one only gets night vision. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, top speed of this one, 243. The same top speed. Okay, now we have the AH64 DJP. So this is actually a unique AH64. We don't have this one in game. This is a new version as far as I know. It's very similar to the other ones we have, but I know functionally it's a bit different, but in game I think it's going to perform pretty much similar. We do have the longbow radar, so you've got that ground spotting radar, which is going to be nice. This is for the in perspective the helicopter players. Of course, us ground RB players are all just going to suffer from it. Of course, it's got thermals, it's got that, it's got the AM92 Stingers, and it should gets the K Hellfires, so 16 of the Hellfire Ks, which, you know, will just be even more cancerous, I guess. But, you know, the Japanese players have been whining and wanting this for a while, so yeah, that's good that finally came. Okay, 6BN Model 12. Okay, so we got a new plane, 2.0. I'm not too well versed in Japanese planes. Looks like it's just some sort of attacker. It's got some bombs. It can go all the way up, or it can take up an 8. Wow, that should be really good at 2.0 for ground RB. Having an 800 kilogram bomb, you'll be able to kill pretty much anything reliably with that. That'll be good. And torpedoes for you Japanese aircraft players, I guess. Let's see how it performs, how slow it is. I'm guessing it's going to be pretty slow. It's carrier based, of course, or I guess most Japanese aircraft of this era were carrier based. Doesn't seem to have an arrestor hook though. Oh yeah, it does. Go. Gear up. Flaps raised. Yeah, she seems probably going to be pretty slow. Where's all my metrics gone? That's a bit of a graphics model issue right there. That's going to need to be fixed. But yeah, all the bombs drop individually, but you know you're not really going to get many kills with 60 kilogram bombs, but yeah. You've got no forward facing guns and you've got 2 rear gunners, so that's going to be good. It's only a 2.0 aircraft, but you know, most people will probably play it 10 times for the free repairs and spade it out and not play it again. Anything else new? No, that's all. Of course, the EJ will get that bombing thing as well, even though it does have a more limited bomb load. Oh, it does get the 750s, so that'll still be fine. Fleet. Anything new for the Japanese fleet? The Tonnerre. Oh, the Japanese. Oh, it's got 3 planes. Where are these planes, guys? We want to see these planes. Oh look, that's actually cool. It's got spare wings and spare floats over here. That's cool to see. In case they break it, that's actually pretty cool. It's a big ship, I guess. Alrighty, let's move on to China, or if they have anything, might be Italy. Okay, China. Actually, they do have something. They have the... Oh yeah, I forgot about the devlog for this. The new SPAA. Feeling this thing is going to be pretty powerful with these very rapid firing 25 mils at 3.7. I have a feeling this is going to be another R3 situation. Like, the pen's not going to be amazing, but the well, actually that's actually a pretty good pen. 23 mils, that's going to do pretty well. But with the R3 where it just kills planes and it's like absolutely broken versus planes. Oh, you've actually got some internal armor around the engine. That probably means that engine like explosion's meant to have a blowout panel, isn't it? Although you're probably going to get hull broken by pretty much anything. Have a look. Yeah. Oh, is there even a hull break? I don't even know. That'll hull break it if it does have hull break. Okay, yeah, it has hull break. That's good to see. Yeah, it's got only 10 mil of armor, so it should definitely have hull break. Anything else for the rush for the Chinese? Oh yes. The type. Ooh. What is that? What is that? Well, we have a Type 60 or T69 they call it, or is it meant to be a Type 69? I think. Premium. It's rank 6 premium. China's top tier is rank 6. Gaijin said they'd never do it, but they have. They've added a premium at the same tier as the highest BR. I also forgot to add new gun sight, up to 6 kilometers at least on some of the more modern vehicles. Which is very nice. So yeah, this is just going to be another 8.7. You know, slowish Russian Chinese style vehicle. What's it got? Has it got thermal? No, it's got laser rangefinder, smoke grenades. That I want to see what this. What is this? Looks like a 20 mil round. What is this? I'm really confused what this new round is. So planer or no? Well, this should be SPA. About that. Yeah. I don't know. Looks weird. Maybe it's just an HE shell. HEVT shell. I don't know. That's weird. Aviation. Do they have anything? No, I don't think they have anything. Nothing for. Oh, actually, yes, they do. They have a new Sabre. Just an F40 Sabre. Don't know why it's at 9.3 when the other other F40's 9.3. I thought they were 9.0. I don't know. But yeah, AM9Bs, thousands, the HVARs. Are the other F40s 9.3? Yeah, they are. I thought they were 9.0. That's my bad. Alrighty, let's move on to Italy. Okay, Italy. We've got quite a few vehicles for Italy. A few copy pastas and some interesting. We've got the M3A3 that's being added to all the allied nations at the moment, or post-war allied nations. So, you know, France, China, whatnot. You've got the M3A3, just basically slightly upgraded M3A1 Stuart, or the Stuart 2 that we looked at earlier. Spotting. Okay, I'm not going to cover it too much. It's just a Stuart. Everyone knows what a Stuart is. But then we have, I don't even know, I haven't even looked at this yet, the M4 Hybrid. This is interesting. I don't know what it is. Its hull looks a bit weird, but not sure. Is it just going to be another Sherman at 3.7? Yeah, it's got the M61 shot. What's its armor like? Because, oh, is it like, it's like the M1A1 hull by the looks of it. So, like, yeah. Oh, it's got some okay protection. You might bounce the occasional shell at 3.7. Yeah, it's interesting. It is a premium though, so that'll be a. How much is it? It's. Oh, actually, that's pretty cheap for a ranked. Oh, actually, that's pretty expensive. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe on sale it might be okay. Okay, on to rank 3. We've got quite a few vehicles here. So to start off, we've got the M24. Just another M24, just your bog standard M24. Got your bog shells, your smoke grenade, your smoke mortar, scouting, smoke shells, 50 cal. It's a good all round the M24. I really like it. So yeah, just probably another copy pasta tank. M4A4. Now this is a copy pasta from the Chinese tech tree with a new skin. Should have some maybe slightly better armor, I think. Yeah, slightly better armor, except it's got these big flat weak spots here, which are very obvious if you're in another Sherman. But with the, yeah, it's a definitely interesting vehicle. Surprisingly, the US still doesn't have this one and this one. Don't know why. Okay, there's all new, yep. Alright, so then we have the M18, which scares me because this just means there's another bloody M18 on the field. If you're not versing the Russians or the Chinese, now if you verse the Italians, they'll be at M18. It's just so many more M18s. Its hull looks slightly different. It's still going to get hull broken and everything though. Still your bog standard copy pasta M18 with, you know, stock shell's the best shell, 50 cal. You know, M18's a good tank. I guess it'll do fine. Sherman VC. It's a British vehicle. This is Sherman Firefly. Didn't realise the Sherman Firefly was at 6.3 though, so it's a pretty weak hull at 5.3. Not going to bounce much. What your big modifications? Come on. Okay, your big thing is your Sabo. Interesting. That's gonna be strong. Sabo at 5.3. That'll be a pretty good round. And you've also got this one, so I did not expect that. Sabo, that's gonna be strong. You also have a smoke shell and smoke grenades. So yeah, wow, I did not expect that. Interesting. Okay, helicopters. Still no helicopter tree. We definitely have one Italian aircraft that I'm very excited about. F-104. Hell yeah. It's only in the Italian tree, but what I've heard, I think it's coming to the German tree. It better come to the American tree as well. And I also heard something that I think that's so far Italian, German, and American is what I've heard so far that there probably will be. Well, it better because I am grinding. I don't want to have to grind down the Italian tree to get it because I'm not far down the Italian tree. So it has a singular Vulcan, which same ammo as the F4, 750 rounds. Probably tear through it pretty quickly, but yeah. So the F-104 was originally meant to be a high altitude interceptor aircraft, but the Europeans, like the Germans and the Italians, wanted a fighter bomber, which basically made this thing a death trap, but means in War Thunder that we have a lot of loadouts. So we can take 7 500-pounders, 7 750s. That's going to be okay. You'll be able to bomb almost 2 bases with that. Yeah, that'll be good. 3 1,000-pounders, a 2,000-pounder, Mighty Mouses, Zunis, 6 AM9Bs. I think that's the most in the game. But at 10.0, AM9Bs, that's not going to cut it. Definitely going to need something more than that. But yeah, then loadouts with all the AM9Bs and whatnot, which is nice. It's going to be a fast aircraft though, 2,220. But from what I saw in the sneak peek live stream, this thing burns fuel like there is no tomorrow. It just shoots it out the back, and you'll very much so have to take full load, and that might not even be enough. Like, you'll run out early into the game. It does also have a very small wingspan, so I also saw on the stream a very high landing speed because of that. And with bombs, your takeoff speed is sometimes as high as 500 kilometers an hour. So that's going to be very interesting. Now, I'm not going through all of this because fuck naval, but Italian naval tree. Here's your tech tree. Some premiums. Yep, there you go. Woo, 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 woo. Yay, naval. Okay. Yep, let's move on to France. Alrighty, the French tree. We've got, starting off here with the D2, which is a lower Biard B1 Samoa sort of crossover. Got some okay armor for 1.3. This is 1.3. Whew. This thing is gonna bully. Like, even the German 20 mils are gonna struggle to get through this. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. This is scary. Oh yeah, the Russians will get through though, but even slightly angled, yeah. Finicky, yeah. The Russians are going to be through fine, but this will club the Germans though. Yeah, you got but you do only have some pretty shitty ammo, so it's going to be strongish vehicle. Yeah, it'll be a bit like the Samoa. What do we got? Tier 2, nothing new. Actually, yes we do. Ooh, is this what I think it is? I thought it was going to be the other way around, but yeah, I thought this was going to be a AMX 13 turret on a Chaffee hull, because I've seen those before, but this is certainly an interesting looking vehicle, to say the least. Looks a bit stupid, to be honest, but yeah. AMX 13 hull with the Chaffee gun. It's at 3.3, so it's going to be pretty good if we give it a bit of a test drive real quick. See how she does. Ooh, that touch burst isn't bad. No, it's just an AMX 13 hull with the Chaffee turret. Looks absolutely ridiculous. Has it still got the stabilizer? No, it lost the stabilizer. That's interesting. So that's one downside of that thing. It's lost the short stop stabilizer, which was very nice. Okay, we've got the M4A4 just again in the French tree. Nothing special about this one. Just another M4A4. Yeah, that looks like we got everything for that. Helicopters. Is the HAD getting the PARs? No, it's not. Okay, that's good to see. Planes. Oh, baby, is there a plane here? I'm definitely not grinding for it right now. The Mirage 3C. Finally, the French fanboys can stop crying. At least, from what I've heard, the flight model seems to be quite well refined. Except I don't think that BR is very good, but I think that's getting changed. You got two DEFA cannons, so that'll be good. They're a bit off center, but they're a bit spread out, but they're still not like the Drakens, so they'll be fine. Almost Mach 2. Actually, is that Mach 2? That's pretty much Mach 2. I'm a bit of a fan of this one because Australia flew Mirages, Mirage 3Ds and zeros, but still Mirages pretty much similar. It's got a lot of loadouts. The Mirage, it's that scares me. Just have a look. 30G overload. What the fuck, Gaijin? What the fuck? But you do get a lot of bombs and rockets and whatnot. But what this thing does have is it's not on certain loadouts. It's meant to have a rocket booster that's fitted into the back, which basically gives you an extra half thrust. So this will basically mean this thing has like F4 levels of acceleration, maybe even more. So that's going to be really good. So what are all the things it can take? It can take 250 kilogram bombs, AM9Ds. Ds are good ones, aren't they? Huh? AM9D, AM9B. What the fuck? Oh god. So there's the Matra Missile 1, and there's the second one that's got the 30G overload. So you got the 250s, 400s. Yeah. And then you've got Schnebs. I think that's all you get, yeah, and some Schnebs. No, you get a lot more than that. Schnebs. I think this needs to be fixed. I think there's something. Oh yeah, Nord AS30s. That's a new model. That might be even better at ground attack. But yeah, definitely hyped for the Mirage. Definitely haven't been grinding towards it in my Yak 3. That's definitely not been happening at all. Definitely looking forward to that one. But yeah. Alright, let's move on to the final one. Sweden. Okay, Sweden. Don't have many for Sweden because it is a new tech tree. But there is, I don't think there's much changed. None of my vehicles seem to be unspaded. Oh, actually, STRV-74 is unspaded. Huh? They gave it scouting? Why? That doesn't make sense. That's weird. Oh. And the STRF-90C has been renamed the STRF-9040C. Okay. Let me give you anything new. No. Because this is now no longer the final vehicle, I was actually working on still spading this out. The research cost has gone down for this one, which is nice. Anything new on these? So I'm just having a quick look. I forgot to have a look at these ones. Don't think there's anything new here. But what we do have is something that people have been asking for a while. Not this tank exactly, but a weapon system it has. This is basically an STRF-90C without the better round. So it only has 143, has thermal still, but it has the RB56 BILL2 missile, which has 510 mil a pen. You're thinking, oh yeah, that's okay. 9.7 though. ERA. Yeah, just this isn't the type of missile that you think it is. This is a interesting missile. If we have a look. Launch. Yep. It's a top attack missile. You aim at about center of mass, maybe a bit higher than center of mass. It auto guides to be above. Bang. Shoots itself downwards. This, and then you've also got just the STRF-90C thing on top of it with the new gun sight. 6 kilometers. Like, how are you ever going to need to shoot that long? I think this is more a thing to help people with shooting helicopters. Realistically, is what it is. So you can go 5 kilometers, bang. Yeah. So if you have a look, let's go there. Shoot. Bang. Down. It's crazy. You do have to be stopped to fire this, so if we just aim right here, you know, goes over a vehicle, bang. Oh no, that did go. Yeah, it's gonna be really broken. I'm not sure how good it'll be against helicopters, but you know, we'll see. It can't really aim upwards, so unless you can like direct it upwards. Yeah, it might be okay ATGM against helicopters, but you've still got the HEBT fuse, so it's probably not too worth it. But it is proxy fuse, so it probably will do okay against helicopters. Still the same STRF-90C, so big heat rounds will hull break you, but I don't think even 120mm APF-SDS hull breaks you these days anyway. If we have a look at the highest penning round in the game, so that doesn't even hull break you. Oh, maybe it does. I don't know. I haven't been hull. Maybe they've changed it on the dev server. But yeah, so that's tanks, unless they added anything to this one, or they've added something to the. Oh yep, LVKV 90C is now the LVKV 9040C. For aviations, we've got a few new things. Any of my spaded vehicles unspaded? Nope. Nothing new on these, from what I can see. Oh, that's that. Not by the looks of it. Yep. Only thing that was new then is the J35D has received modification modification SWIRB24J. Basically, AM9Js. Went from AM9Bs to AM9Js. I think they realised that it needs better missiles. So this will be really helpful. You know, flares aren't as necessary when you have hypermobility in this thing, but I reckon flares won't be far behind on this thing either, because, you know, but still a very cool aircraft. Now it's got AM9Js. Don't think there was anything new added to any of these, not by the looks of it. Nothing new, no. Yep, that looks all pretty much the same. Alrighty, well, if there's anything I've missed, I'll be sure to put it in another video, or maybe when the next Dev Server comes out, I'll put it on there. But yeah, alrighty guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.